Okay, house. It's about house number 5. Interesting design. Very interesting. So but when you look at it, it's kind of a square kind of rectangle base. Okay, you have the windows, so I'm going to start with the rectangle base and then take it from there. Okay, draw a quick rectangle. I think, okay, the person's holding TNT. So there's like a step, another step. That's the window that comes out. I would probably do, again, just a simple kind of, maybe like an offset, maybe another kind of offset, something like that. It looks like there's the corner bit. Okay, so there's a corner that's been kind of cut out. So I'm probably not going to do this exactly as it should be, but I would probably do something like, there's a corner. So look at that again. Okay, slice, slice. I am going to, I think I'm getting this wrong. I'm just going to, actually, whilst I'm doing this, I'm going to start it and then pause the video and then play it from before I carry on. Now you've got the tape measure tool, you could measure that, but what I'm going to do now is this midpoint to midpoint. Just keep dividing it, midpoint to midpoint, again there to there, and just kind of divide the edges, divide this whole side up, and then that gives you a bit more of a, it makes it a bit more precise. So you just do midpoint to midpoint, midpoint to midpoint, and again, and then you've got those bits, and then what you could do is just delete those bits, and you have a kind of a stepped effect. So I'm going to, yeah, midpoint, okay, just keep doing midpoint. Okay, so it's something like that. Now it had 2 floors, okay, and then you could just delete the other bits as you don't need them. Okay, and I'll keep that one. So then you do as you would with a normal house, you kind of do the foundation first. Right, just spin that around a bit. So you have actually got a line there, which I'll just delete. Now SketchUp does try and help you, so if you've done a push-pull there, if you do it on that, you should be able to kind of line it up, and it should help you. So they're all the same size. Just going back to the picture again. So, alright, you've got a step. Main thing is that's a kind of a triangle. Hang on, just bring that up. So I'm going to do this bit quickly and zoom in a bit. Okay. That one should be down a little bit. Okay. That's the general idea. So this bit is, okay, so I'll spin it around, so we're looking at that view there. So I'll probably do one big kind of push-pull, right, so that is the main part of the lower floor, and then you have that shape. So I think what I would do is just keep it simple. A lot of the time all you need is really it's just the pencil tool, and you can just draw, go across, bang, okay. So it's just a pencil tool, as long as you're following the right axis, so as long as it's red or green, or if you're going up it's blue. And then actually what you could do is just not do that. In fact, you might even be able to click on that line, right click and do soften. Okay, and it kind of gets rid of it. Not even a problem if you did the erase. If you erased it, okay, it's gone now anyway, but if you did erase it, it's very easy to put that wall back in. So now what you would do, from memory, I'm not going to do it, I'm just going to do roughly that one. Okay, that's interesting. What's it doing? Okay, so it's actually divided it up, which is that's unusual. Okay, but not a problem. Okay. Alright, so I'll just use the eraser tool, so it's kind of one whole thing. And I think, so what you've got then is that, okay, now what I'll do is, you could do a step like exactly as it is in Minecraft, where you do midpoint to midpoint, midpoint to midpoint, and then have it exactly the same as the Minecraft model. And you just do one. So you could have it like that. I think what I would do here is probably just join these two up, and join that one up to that, and then you have that shape, which is, and then you have that window. So actually what you could do is just something like that, and you should be able to select that bit and then do the paint bucket and then just paint the window in. There's also the window there. You have got like a, what's that end of it? Okay, so that's all brick. But you have got like a pattern on the side, so you could just literally just draw a basic kind of pattern. I've probably done this slightly, no, it doesn't look good. Right, I think that window is too small. I'm going to undo that. So I think that one needs to be longer, so I'm going to go up, up, and across, and then paints. It's probably now a different shape actually, but I'm going to go with that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that, and then just paint that back in. Okay. So I've probably actually done it different. Yeah, I should have done it. Needed to be a bigger triangle. So I think, okay, I'm going to carry on with this one and then quickly do a slightly different shape. How long we've got? 8 minutes, right? Okay, so that's the basic shape. I'm going to carry on with this one and just do one big one like that, one like that. Probably do something like that, the offset tool. And then I would paint it some kind of brick. Okay, I would we'll go with that one for the moment. It was something like that. Not perfect, but I'll just, okay. Color's not, actually the color you will see when you do it, when I put it on the Google goggles, when I put it on Google Cardboard, you will see the texture. So actually the texture is quite important. So on this one I'm just going to finish it off quickly. It looked like there was a little kind of something. Okay, for that case I'll zoom in a bit. So there was like a pillar. So I'm going to click on that, get rid of that, try and draw another pillar again, and just kind of, okay, so I've done that one. That one's too big. what I should have done is drawn one and then copied it. So I'm going to do that. So I'll draw one, drag around the outside, do move, option, copy, and I'm going across the green axis, which is good. And then I'll just do push pull. Okay. Okay, push pull. Right. Now what I'm going to do, so this is basically the, now it doesn't have to be, the idea is it's not going to be exactly the same. So it can be different from your Minecraft model, because you would make changes anyway. Okay, just drag that up. Right. Now, it looks more like a car. What's going on? Okay, so if I was to drag around the outside of that, I think I've screwed this up a bit now. Yeah, that was a nice model, and I've made it look very ugly. What I'm going to do is come back. I'd even, just for the moment, to make it look less like a car, view, talk, okay, let's talk it right. Okay. What you'll do, to do the sectional view anyway, click on move, press option, you take a copy of it, and then you would show what the inside of your home looks like. So I'd actually get rid of that. And then, yeah, even just get rid of the windows. Get rid of everything on that side. And then I would, actually you might even be able to, so you've got a floor there. You could even just click on move and actually just drag that over to the other one, the other side. So you could actually just click on move and you don't need those. So that's the inside. So for the sectional view, you just then download, click here, download the furniture that you want, and then you position it inside. So that bit, fairly straightforward. I'm now just going to try and, how long have I got? About 2.5 minutes. I'm going to do that better than it looks at the moment. So it was one big, okay, so it was actually that window was slightly bigger, so, okay. What I would probably do is, right, I'm going to imagine that this is the top floor, so I'm going to do the top floor again. So the bottom bit was okay, it was just that side window there. So I'd go, let's see, look again. Okay, right, and it's got a bit of roof. Maybe something like that. So the window needed to be more, so the window is a bigger triangle. Okay, so you could even just do that, and then you could probably just do the push pull on that and get rid of that whole thing there. That's looking a little bit more like it, and I think you actually had a bit of a roof going that way. Okay, that's possibly a little bit closer to how it should be. It's something like that. I think that window needed to be smaller, but okay, I've got 1 minute, but that's basically how you would do that kind of interesting shape house. Yeah, you could even start like that, and then you would just get rid of, so you do midpoint, go down, just do the same thing, just do push pull, push that bit out, and it's done. So you've actually got that shape a little bit quicker. Okay, done.